So as we talked about, the main goal is to get the PS5 for basically all straight credit. I have been trading in tons of stuff throughout the year, and I have bought tons of stuff from GameStop. I have used promo codes and all that fun stuff. Usually when they do the 50% plus is the one that I take care the most advantage. Like I said, I picked up Metroid, I picked up tons of games for the wife for the Switch, and we are up to 751. I also have a card that's $50, so I have like 800 bucks right now, all from leftover stuff from different lots that I buy. And like I said, the main goal is to get the PS5 for free. I think we're almost there. 751 plus the 50 should be 800. I'm not sure how much the bundle is gonna go. Some people are saying 750, some people are saying a little bit more. We will see, but we're almost there. And like I said, 750 later. So this was a Facebook deal. The lady had an NES with 6 games for $175. I asked her if she could sell any of the games separately. She said yes. I said the games that I wanted. She said how much. I offered 30. She came back with 40. So I got these 3 games for 40 bucks. The Hunt for Red October, I believe I have it in box. I don't think I have the NES open, so this is the only reason why I bought the lot. And then the best game out of the lot actually was Friday the 13th, which right now is selling for maybe over 100 bucks. So altogether was 40 bucks. Not a bad deal at all. At the flea, the guy had a whole bunch of games. I never seen the guy, and I went through everything. I paid 30 for what I have. The guy thought he knew the prices, and at the end of the day, you go with whatever they say, or at least you try to, be as fair as you can. I believe it's a DS charger or whatever. Receiver should be maybe like a $40 thing. Fast and the Furious, Way of the Samurai 3. Again, all of it was 30 bucks. Chicago Enforcer. Corey actually made out really well. He picked up a loose game in Godzilla for a really good deal. And The Punisher. So altogether for me, it was 30 bucks. Later. At the pawn shop, I just paid 10 bucks. I didn't have a baseball game to play, so I'll use this one. MLB The Show 19, Jedi Fallen Order, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Call of Duty, the trilogy. So this one should go for 15 by itself, so 10 bucks for everything. It's not bad. So this was a Craigslist deal. I paid 50 for everything. Sega Rally, Chuck Rock 2, which I didn't have, and Mortal Kombat 2 for the Saturn, which I didn't have. 50 bucks is a little high, but this one should go for 75, and this one should be 50. So altogether, not bad. Later. So at the pawn shop, paid 20 for everything. Gundam Battle Assault is like maybe a $20 game. Rock Band 3 is like a $20 game. Dragon Quest 8, Final Fantasy Origins, Final Fantasy Collector's Edition, another Final Fantasy, I think. Yep. Final Fantasy 12 or X2, and Leisure Suit Larry, and it's a PAL version, but altogether 20 bucks is not bad. Later. So at GameStop, I ended up paying, I believe it was like $22 for a PS5, 3 games, controllers, charging dock, and altogether, out of pocket, 25 bucks. Later. Alright guys, so here are my pickups for the last week or so. As always, we'll do pawn shops, flea markets, thrift stores, and everything in between. It was a decent week. I added some stuff to the collection, and I picked up a big item that I will show in a minute. We'll get started right away. At the flea, I paid, I believe, 40 bucks, but there's some stuff missing that I already sold. But the stuff that I actually got to keep was Chicago Enforcer, Way of the Samurai 3, and the game that I wanted the most was the Punisher for the Xbox. It's maybe like a $25 to $30 game, so that's not bad. At another thrift store, picked up a Black Ops that I already traded into GameStop, and FIFA 17. This is sealed. Another pawn shop, I paid $20 for Final Fantasy. One game I didn't have, Battle Assault Gundam. Final Fantasy Origins. I believe there was a Dragon Quest 8 that I sold loose disc. There's another Final Fantasy X2. Final Fantasy Collector's Edition. Leisure Suit Larry. So it's PAL edition, but still something good to add to the collection. I don't have many PAL versions, so I'm happy to pick that up. The next deal was from Facebook. I paid $40 for the NES Open Complete. The Hunt for Red October Complete. And the best game by far was Friday the 13th, also complete. This game goes for about maybe $100, so for $40 is not a bad deal there. At Goodwill, paid $1.99 for Road Rash and $1.99 for Joe Montana Football. No idea why I picked that up. Pawn Shop, Attack of the Titans, and Red Dead 2, the Steelbook, for $20. So that's actually a good deal. I didn't have this game. As you can see, the art is a little beat up, but still wanted it, and I didn't have the steel case for that. I believe this was a pawn shop too. I had some other games, but I'm pretty sure they all sold. Star Wars Fallen Order and MLB The Show are the games that was going to keep. I think I paid $10 for that. And at Savers, paid $2 for Driven, which I didn't have in my collection, and Monster Jam, also $2. So that's not a bad deal there. The last deal, actually one of the last deals, was from Craigslist. I paid $50 for 3 Saturn games, which are kind of unusual to see. The guy had a bundle, a whole bunch of games for, I think he wanted $200. So I asked him for this 3. He said $50, and I said I'll take it. Sega Rally, Chuck Rock 2 for the Sega CD, which I didn't have, so I'm happy to pick that up. And Mortal Kombat 2 for the Sega Saturn. So excellent deal there. Then the next deal was the big deal of the week. Went to not Savers. I traded in a whole bunch of GameStop throughout the year. I've been doing this for a very long time. I bought a lot of stuff for the wife, stuff for the kids. And I had my trading credit waiting for the right time to pick this up. And this was the PlayStation 5. This version obviously came with a charger, Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man, the Ultimate Edition, a black controller. I believe it also came with a $50 gift card, and Ghost of Tsushima. Basically, all of it was $830. I had $800 and maybe $812 worth of credit. So at the end of the day, I ended up paying $25 cash for everything. Unfortunately, as you all know, I'm an old head, so I'm not going to keep this. I am trading this for a couple of games that I really wanted for my NES collection. And since that's kind of like what I do and what I collect, I'm really not gonna play this. This is going to a friend, and I know that he's gonna appreciate it more than me. Him and his son are gonna appreciate it, so that's going to him, and that should be gone pretty soon. The last deal of the day or the week was from the guy that I buy stuff at the flea market. He called me and he said he has some stuff. I already sold the Game Boy Advance. There were 2 of them. They were both purple. I sold one for $45 because it didn't have a battery cover and it looked kind of beat up. He also had another one that was in much better condition that I sold for $60. SpongeBob was also there. Like I think I paid $40 for everything, so not bad. Gauntlet was also there. Battle Stations was the other game, and then I picked up the pickup of the week. So my storage guy called me. Nothing great, but I did pick up this Mario Galaxy 2 poster that should go in my room somewhere, and paid $50 for everything. The only reason why nothing great is a couple of Game Boy Advance in here, and one game they just kind of turned it all around was Diablo for the PS1. Altogether $50. This game by itself, I guess 75 plus. Later. So the pickup of the week was Diablo for the PlayStation, a game that I've actually been looking for a while. Never seen it on the wild. I went there. The guy showed me what he had and looked a lot of common stuff. And then all of a sudden this shows up. I already knew that I was gonna buy everything for whatever he wanted. Like I said, he said $40. I said, why not? Very happy to add this to the collection. Something that I really wanted. The week was good. The week was eventful just because finally I got the PS5 so I can trade for the stuff that I want. The gauntlets is kind of cool to have. Definitely the Chuck Rock and Mortal Kombat are good to have. The Friday the 13th was actually definitely a good pickup. Attack of the Titans was also good. So don't forget to like and subscribe. And hopefully we will see you all next week. Later.